I call this my Mark from Keep Your Daydream shot. Love their channel, and I always see him do this shot, and I think it's a cool shot where he approaches the camera. Nothing to say, but it's a great shot. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Border Hookups Go RVing.
Today we are coming to you from the Grand Canyon.
So stick around. Hi.
Driving on a very windy day.
Yeah, windy day, and you can see dust storms in the distance, and we're hoping that none of those get to us.
Yeah, because we don't really know what to do. There are signs everywhere in New Mexico, though. Pull off the road, turn your lights off, right?
Take your foot off the brake.
Yep. Can't remember the other ones, can you? But we decided to travel anyway. It wasn't quite this windy when we left this morning, so a little windier now. But we want to get to our destination and relax.
We just rolled into boondocking galore, surrounded by mountains, and it's been cloudy most of the day, so I wanted to see what our batteries were at. Not too shabby, 94%.
And we've been running our refrigerator all day.
On electric.
On electric, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about whether we should switch it over to propane, but if we have that much battery life left,
and there's
okay.
still time left in the day.
Yeah, it's just weird because it's so cloudy, but the sun is peeking through enough, I guess. Doesn't take much.
So here's a quick tip for the day. If you need water, one good place to go is to go to the fire station. We're in Sonoita, Arizona, and we stopped at the convenience store to see if they had a faucet we could fill our camper with. They said go over to the fire station. They have a hose out there, and everybody stops in there and fills up their camper.
So funny thing, or maybe not so funny thing, we were just waking up and we were in the RV in the Walmart parking lot, and we were in, I'm gonna say it's called Marina, something like that, which is just outside of Tucson, Arizona. And there was a knock on our door, so Dave ran out to the door, and it was two security guards from Walmart asking us why we were parked here. And he told them that we called and they told us to park here, which they did. And it was quite interesting because they said, ignore the signs and park towards the back. They said it's always a camping ground here every night, so go ahead and yeah, just ignore the signs. So when we pulled up, obviously we really thought about this because there's the sign. So yeah, we were really thinking twice about it, and then Dave even ran inside to the Walmart and asked the people who were working at the front, and they said, yep, go ahead, park out towards the back. So here we were, illegally parked. And I guess we should have trusted our instincts because the signs are there. But again, we called and then we went in and asked. So we asked twice and they told us that we could park here. Luckily the staff here at Walmart was really nice, the security guards, and they said, okay, we'll have to rectify that. We'll speak to the employees. We think we know who said that. And they didn't kick us out. They just said, okay, yeah, you can't park here. So we didn't get thrown in jail. We didn't get fined because I believe it says there's a fine and you'll get towed. So it's a good day. And now we're off to our next spot. Dave's a little nervous about this site. Doesn't look to be super long, but there are a couple of trees. So I get why he is. It took you one try and you made it look easy.
I did. Had my backing assist.
Which was me?
You. You know what I'm looking forward to more than anything tonight?
What?
Shaving. My
yes.
7-day
beard.
I totally thought that guy was gonna wipe out. I'm glad he didn't.
Where's the lake? Oh, I don't see
careful.
it. Ouch.
You all right?
Yeah, I don't see the lake.
Real slippery over there?
Yeah, I'm a little unsteady on my feet.
I think it's up here around the corner.
Okay.
This is talent, people. We're bouldering while filming. This is a sign. This is the kind of stuff that gets the ambulance called. Right here. This is the what were they thinking episode.
Well, at least we're not in the Grand Canyon right now.
Right. We won't be doing this tomorrow in the Grand Canyon. So we just talked to Mariah, who is running the moonlight kayaking business out here, rentals, and she said, go up to the right and go over the boulders. There's some really cool places to shoot. And she was laughing when she walked over because Jacqueline was shooting something, and then a Toyota RAV4 pulled up in front of Jacqueline and killed her shot. So we were laughing about the fact that how often it happens that right once we start recording, the car backfires or an airplane flies over or something. And it happened here. Such is life. We have it so rough. So rough. We don't have it very rough.
And can I just say, Mariah gave us really good advice. She steered us in the right direction because look at that view.
Yeah. This is now called Mariah Lake.
Very pretty. Hi.
And so tell us about this lake a little bit.
So Watson Lake beautiful, very unique with all the boulders as the landscape here. So super special to be on any time of the day, as you can see.
Very cool. You didn't know whether to look at the camera or me, did you?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, because I was looking at the camera.
Do I do camera or do I do...
Well, I was looking at the camera, so I threw you off because you were basically having a conversation with my hat at that point.
Right.
Yeah.
So what do you do when you have people interview? Do you have them look at the camera or look at you?
It depends what I'm doing. If I'm looking at the camera, they usually look at the camera. If I look up at the person, then just like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they go off you.
Yeah. And it was Max. And Max is trouble.
That's fair.
4th day here. How's he doing so far?
He's doing awesome. He's such an asset to have here.
That's cool.
Super happy to have the help this year.
That's great. It's tough to load a canoe.
Yeah, that by myself.
Yeah.
That's obnoxious.
What's the name of the company you guys have?
Born to be Wild Adventures.
I love it. And you have a website and all that?
Yes, it's b2bewild.com. So that's the letter B, the number 2, the letter B, wild.com.
And we'll put that in the show notes.
Awesome.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice meeting you.
You're welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you.
We are 18 miles away from the dispersed camping that we're going to. And how long does the GPS say?
2 hours and 7 minutes and climbing. People are getting out of their cars to walk to McDonald's because there's up to a 3-hour wait time.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long wait. What should we do? I do think we should play charades.
So we finally got out of the traffic and into the park. Had a bug going in my eye there. And the person at the taking the money, the attendant at the gate, said it was really muddy back here and we shouldn't come back here. But we looked at it, we walked in first to see. And on a rainy day, yeah, I'd never come in here, but it's supposed to be nice here for the next, 4 or 5 days. If it looks like rain's coming or snow's coming, we'll get out of here. But I think it's good. You can still see some snow on the ground. It's back there, just like home. And we're just kind of off to the side. We're gonna stay hooked up though for now because just in case we're in the wrong spot, even though I can see where there have been campers in here and there's somebody camped right up the road, if we're asked to move, I don't wanna be unhooked. So stay hooked up and stay here tonight and reevaluate in the morning. So this is why we didn't unhook the Ranger. That guy, he was really cool, really nice. Said that we're not okay here. So we're gonna back out of here, and a third of a mile down the road is the dispersed camping. It's hard to tell because there's somebody camping right there. He was really cool about it. He said it's a misdemeanor to go off-road, but you can see where people have driven off turnarounds and all over the place. He said we're not gonna talk about that, but he was cool. So we'll pack back up and back out of here and go down the road a bit. So here's the plan. Have a few things going on right now. We're gonna go over and see the Grand Canyon. We're gonna go to the closest overlook that we can find because right now we're sitting with 85 miles of fuel left and we are about 25 miles to the closest gas station. And I always err on the side of caution. So the other thing is we have to upload the video, but our hotspot on our phones is almost out, so we're using the truck hotspot, but I don't want to run the truck, so I have just the battery until it gives me a warning, and then I'll start the truck. Yeah, and we can't go get gas now because the line coming back up into Grand Canyon National Park is about 4 hours long. So I don't want to go get fuel and sit. And as of yesterday, we were doing really well on fuel. And then as we sat in the line to get into the park, I watched the gas gauge just go down. So we're trying to figure it out. Maybe we'll go down at night when we don't have all the traffic coming back in. Hey, look at you all like gussied up.
Gussied?
Yeah.
Really? I have
Like
a
you're gonna meet
sweatshirt
a-
and a toque on.
It's like you're gonna meet a gentleman caller out on the trail.
Well, I just might.
Maybe a handsome, dapper ranger.
Maybe a little puppy dog.
Maybe a puppy. You're all like style. Hiking boots, which to me, I love hiking boots. Oh, sorry.
So today we are going to Grandview Point, I think it's called. I know it's called Grandview, and we are going to look at the Grand Canyon, and it's going to be your first time really seeing it. We did drive by, and while Dave was driving and trying to pay very close attention because it was a winding road, he took a peek back and said, "Holy!"
I don't know if I used the word.
Nothing he had ever seen before.
Right.
So I'm really excited to show him Grand Canyon. I've seen it once before, many years ago, so I'm really excited. But we don't really want to go to the visitor center where all the people are because it's spring break right now, which we did not know. And, we just want to be kind of off on our own as much as we can. And we're going to see what we see. Should be fun.
I like it. Lead me. Which point are you gonna push me? Are you
Right here,
gonna
right
do
here.
it over here or over here? Pick a good spot. Wow, look at that.
Isn't that impressive?
It is. This is pretty cool. Like, I thought it would be more like wall, river, wall. I didn't imagine, I mean, you can see the far wall, but then in the middle are all these spikes. I love that I'm telling you about this as it's right there, so you can see it for yourself. I would love to hike down this.
Let's do it.
Today? Did you bring a peanut butter jelly sandwich?
No.
No?
I
We always brought peanut butter and jelly sandwiches when we hiked as kids.
I've got some water.
Okay, let's do it. So kind of a funny story and a word to the wise for other YouTubers out there or people that are photographers, videographers rather. We were trying to do a time lapse
Trying is the key word.
at the Grand Canyon at the overlook, and we put the camera like behind the sign, tucked away so nobody would walk in front of it or get a shadow put on it. And twice we had two people grab it and look at it and start going, what is this?
Well, and at first it was just, a child, and so we, were watching for the kids after that, but then it was two adults that grabbed it. But mind you, they were saying, did anyone lose their camera? So they
Right.
were really nice,
Right.
and they didn't do anything wrong, but oh, we were frustrated because
Yeah.
we just wanted to get this time lapse of the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, we finally got out of there. There were so many people that we took off. And then, so word of the wise and an idea we have is get one of those little placards. We have four-wheelers going by. It's kind of cool.
Oh, wow, yeah.
That guy was just kicking along. Is get a little placard made, a plastic placard that says, please do not touch filming in progress.
Yes.
People don't know, and they're trying to be nice and help you out. 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you come a knocking on my door. Let's open my soul to the company store.
You guys, I don't know. I really don't know what to do with him. So we're now leaving the National Forest where you can camp for free in this nice, beautiful secluded area. And now we're crossing over to the Grand Canyon.
So we're now in the national park area. Don't really see anything different than what we did there. It feels different. I feel different. I feel like elevation's higher. I feel like it's more expensive on this side than it was on that side. But it's nice over here.
Got me.
Got you.
What if we just get to the edge and just bloop right over? Look, it looks like a little Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Aw, we could fit that in the RV.
Well, we'd probably go to jail for cutting it down too.
Yeah, good point. That's what we used to do back in the day, back home. Go and cut down a Christmas tree, walk into the woods, and you just cut it down. In fact, one year, and my dad would hate this, but one year, he cut down a tree that was not so nice. Not as bad as this one, but I did make fun of him for it. Sorry, Dad.
We're gonna switch up our plans and go back because we looked at our map and it is a long ways here.
Us? Where we're trying to get to.
Yeah. We could do it, but we don't really want to push it. We don't have the water, we don't have the time. We need to get back. And what other excuses do you have? Anything else?
Yeah, there are animals out here. We saw signs for cougars. I think it was some kind of.
So we're gonna head back.
Yes, let's head back.
And sit outside and be lazy.
No, we'll play some music.
Oh, how about Yahtzee? Can we play Yahtzee?
No, we're gonna play music.
Play Yahtzee.
Oh, hey.
What are you making?
I am making sriracha Asian chicken. So, sauteed veggies. We've got broccoli and some yellow peppers and green peppers, and then chicken with a little sriracha. And now, mange.
I was feeling lousy today. And I think what it was, I thought I was dehydrated, and it might have been a little dehydration, because I tend to do that. I tend not to take care of myself and then I push. But I think it was, we got our first shot and I had the Moderno, and when I look back at the symptoms, I think that's, I feel like Mr. Rogers right now putting my shoes on, but I think that's what it was. I'm feeling a lot better now. I laid down for a bit, but we had to do a live Zoom concert today. That was a little interesting. I wasn't feeling very good, a little short of breath.
You did well, though.
Thank you. So did you.
Pushed through. It was fun.
Yeah, so we're gonna go out and look around a little bit, get out of the house.
Let's do it. So I started to do some research and found that there is a historical site that is only a mile away, and it is the Grandview Lookout Tower. So Dave and I are going to head that way and see if that's something that we can actually climb up in, or is it closed right now? I mean, a lot of people are going that way, so hoping that it's open and that we're able to see something cool over there. Hello down there.
Hi.
How's it going? Good. You coming up? No. Okay. I'll be right down. One foot in front of the other, just one foot in front of the other, trying not to look way down, being very cautious. And why am I talking in a sing-song voice? I don't know. Probably because I'm nervous. But you know what? I'm okay. And like I said, it was really cool just to be up here and see all of this. So.
Hey, thanks for watching another episode of the Border Hookups Go RVing, and please remember to subscribe and to ding that bell so that we can let all of you know as to when we have more episodes coming out.
And if you liked what you saw in this episode, please give us a thumbs up and place a comment below. We love hearing your comments. And we hope to see you out here.
We'll see you out here. And look at that.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I hate lights.
He's hanging on to me like that's gonna make a difference.
If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, oh, bring it to me, bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.